let's do it. And if you up that pipe, go shoot it. And a life of race, I'm taking these drugs that cover my bases, my life's been ruined. We back with another beggar reaction, shorty. We got words from the niggas that escaped prison, well, some of them. You know, niggas get on the camera and start talking and doing dumb shit like they always do. But we get to hear from some of the niggas that escape. Do your homework on that.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
All of those suspects are considered to be armed and dangerous.
Oh, they was about... they got about that, bro.
And I'm about to go over the two. You fresh out, huh? Out of jail. Stop playing.
Bro, what made these niggas get on the camera? What made these niggas get on the camera and do that, bro? They might get more time after they just escape. Well, they down for murder. They ain't getting out of jail anyways. Do your homework on never getting out, nigga. Oh, they caught that nigga. Did he just come out of somebody's garage or something? That looked like a shed over there, shorty. Bro, nigga draw. I gotta see how this nigga got caught. Them dogs be blowing.
We didn't know what was gonna happen.
Wednesday, Jamar Robinson's family celebrated his birthday.
Love you, miss you.
2 days later, they were in hiding after finding out that the man convicted of his murder had escaped from prison.
Just get all our family members out of the city. We had to get everyone out of the city. Didn't know what way we was going.
Oh, yeah, better get every family member out the city. Because whoever did something to that nigga go die before he go back to jail, nigga. But I hope they caught that nigga because he about to get busy on the niggas that told or whatever they did to get that nigga in jail.
We didn't know what was going to happen.
Wednesday, Jamar Robinson's family celebrated his birthday.
Love you, miss you.
2 days later, they were in hiding after finding out that the man convicted of his murder had escaped from prison.
Just get all our family members out of the city. We had to get everyone out of the city. Didn't know what way we was going. Where we was going. Crying, devastated.
2 of Robinson's family members spoke with us over the phone. They asked not to be named for their safety.
The news, I see the boys pulling on the door.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This prison was just recently built. And you mean to tell me the doors was that easy to pull apart?
Family, I had to know.
Yeah, that is crazy, bro. You telling me this new ass jail was that easy to pull apart and these niggas got away like that? That's crazy, bro. You see how many niggas jumping off this porch, shorty, bro? I know the niggas that told or did whatever they did to some of these niggas and they got back. I know they scared as hell that these niggas got out of jail because nigga.
Over the phone. They asked not to be named for their safety.
The news, I see the boys pulling on the door. Like, this prison was just recently built. And you mean to tell me the doors was that easy to pull apart?
Family, I had to know I was going to give y'all the story about the inmates who broke out just 72 hours ago, right? Now, during that time, I was taking a mental break myself, but I was keeping up what was going on, and rest assured, you knew I was going to bring it to you guys' attention. I'm just saying, how we so used to this type of behavior that now on social media, it's a sports bet going on the last person who's going to be apprehended. Now, one of the last people who's still free is a man who some would say not to be F with. A man who accused of killing 4 people just so happens to break out just 2 days after one of his victims' birthday. And as
2 days after his victim's birthday, bro. And that nigga up 4 bonds on niggas, bro. He got 4 of them hoes. He not playing with nobody. If you think he coming up to slime some more shit, you crazy.
I went over his case before bringing it to you guys' attention. I gotta be real. This man managed to escape life in jail twice, which we'll later discuss. And on the 3rd time, he took a plea in less than 2 months before his sentence after the state bench.
Bro, how do you get caught with that 2 bodies, shorty, bro? And you get away with them Jones, bro, and then you go get some more bodies. You gonna get some more bodies after you just beat 2 murder Jones, bro?
Trying to fight against this man for almost a decade. He managed to escape prison. Now, while everybody making sports bets, you got real life victims' families who's fearing for their life, who don't know what to do as this suspect walked the streets free. Today we're going to go in chronological order who got caught. Briefly talk about their charges, but I want to go over the charges of one man in full detail. A man accused of 4 bodies and managed to escape jail just 2 months before being sentenced. I even saw
bodies
one
is
dude
crazy.
get caught after going on social media with his homie, drinking some apple juice, saying fresh out, like he ain't.
Yeah, talking about fresh out, like, bro, these police could track your whole life away, shorty. Like, just for you being on that phone, oh shit, my bad, I had to fix this, John. Just for you being on that phone, nigga, they could get the nigga you was with, he could go to jail, even though he was just recording you, he can go to jail, because he was with you, nigga. And these phones got trackers, nigga, so if you think you wasn't gonna get caught, you're crazy.
Just break
For
out.
weeks.
Not to mention, as the reward creeps up to $20,000, a $10,000 reward was given to a man who found one of the inmates just sleeping at the bus stop. He tapped him on the shoulder as he recorded.
When the police get to putting bags on niggas' heads, it's over, shorty. Y'all think y'all the only niggas that put bags on their heads, man? They drop a 10 ball, 20 ball. They dropped a 10 ball for this one. This nigga got a 10 piece for telling on this nigga.
Before calling 911. Today I briefly show you each scenario. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle.
He
I just
dumb
give
as
you the
hell.
story. So with that being said, make
That nigga dumb as hell, bro. Why would he go sleep on a bench, nigga?
sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. A manhunt for inmates who escaped from a New Orleans jail by fleeing through a hole behind a toilet entered its 5th day on Tuesday. As officials increased the reward for the capture of the fugitives, 6 of the 10 remain at large as of Tuesday morning.
These stunning images from inside a New Orleans jail cell where 10 inmates, some charged with murder, escaped, sparking an urgent citywide manhunt. The toilet dislodged from a cell wall, exposing an opening. Scrawled on the wall above, "We innocent," and
No, nigga. He said, I'm innocent. So somebody in there was probably innocent. And then they said, no, nigga. Scratch. Nigga, we innocent. Nigga, he said, fuck that, nigga. You ain't the only one, nigga. You got me messed up. Nigga probably ain't even innocent and gonna scratch it off and say we. Nigga, you know what you did, nigga. You ain't innocent, nigga.
too easy, with an arrow toward the hole where they escaped, out of view of the officer on duty.
They trolling
Authorities
their ass.
say it happened just after midnight when the inmates broke a lock on a cell door.
Earlier today, the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office discovered that multiple incarcerated individuals escaped from custody. What we know right now is that during a routine head count at 8:30 this morning, it was determined that several detainees were unaccounted for. Immediately upon discovery, OPSO activated emergency protocols and launched a coordinated response to locate and return these individuals to custody.
That had breached or escaped our custody. So those individuals right now were named. So 1 through 11, Antoine Massey, Linton Van Buren, Jermaine Donald.
Oh, shit. Wait. We seen that joint nigga say, I'm innocent, nigga. And they said, we innocent. So, nigga. We about to dog down and see who's really innocent or not. About just looking at it.
To locate and return these individuals to custody.
That had breached or escaped our custody. So those individuals right now were named. So 1 through 11,
That nigga
Antoine
did it.
Massey,
He did it.
Linton Van Buren,
He did it.
Jermaine Donald,
He did it.
Leo Tate,
Sure did
Kendall Miles,
He goddamn did
Derek
it.
Groves,
He did it.
Corey Boyd, Gary Price,
That nigga for sure did it.
Robert Moody,
He did it.
Buchanan Dennis,
He definitely did
and
it.
Keith Lewis.
Bro, we ain't even gotta talk about this nigga because he damn sure did it, nigga.
All of those suspects are considered to be armed and dangerous.
Fast forward Tuesday, May 20th, 2025, a New Orleans Parish maintenance worker was arrested on Monday on allegations he helped facilitate the escape of 10 inmates from the Orleans Justice Center last Friday. Sterling Williams, 33 years old, was booked on 10 counts of principal
Look at this
to
nigga,
simple
bro.
escape and 1 count of misconduct. Sources say Williams is a maintenance worker who turned off the water to the cells where the inmates escaped.
Mom, no. I seen that little report, John. They said that they held that nigga hostage for a minute to get, for him to do that. So if that nigga's still in jail, that's crazy. Cause them niggas probably really did that to him.
Claimed one of the inmates, Antonio Massey, threatened to shake him if he didn't turn off the water, according to sources. As you just saw, security footage shows the inmates escaped through the hole behind a toilet, broke through a wall, and exit through a supply dock. 3 cameras in the unit were reportedly turned off. OPSO has admitted the escape was aided by defective locks and possible eternal assistance. Now, the men range from 19 years old to 42 and face a variety of charges, including aggravated assault, domestic abuse, battery, and murder. New Orleans Police Department Superintendent Annie Kirkpatrick warned that the fugitives are dangerous in the news conference on Friday, but also urged the public not to panic. Now, before we go over the order on everyone arrested, I want to briefly go over everybody's criminal history, or at least why they was arrested. Gary Price, 21 years old, charged with attempted first-degree murder, domestic abuse, and aggravated assault. Gary was the fourth of the 10 inmates who was captured after he was seen on the neighboring Ring doorbell camera going into an abandoned home.
Oh, so that nigga there got caught on a Ring doorbell camera is crazy, bro. I ain't go back to the Ring doorbell camera is crazy. You know how many times niggas get caught from the Ring doorbell camera, shorty?
Next is Linton Van Buren, 26 years old. He was arrested in 2021 for second-degree murder and armed robbery. Van Buren was still awaiting a trial date. The incident happened on November 29th on the 9700 block of Chief Highway. The victim was identified as Ariel Brown, 34 years old. Next is Antonio Massey. He's 32 years old. That's the one the maintenance worker said threatened him with a shank. He was arrested for DA involving strangulation and theft of a vehicle. Massey has a history of refused DA charges. The next suspect is Leo Tate. Now, Tate just 31 years old. He was facing second-degree murder charges and attempted second-degree murder charges in connecting with the 2018 shooting in which a 19-year-old woman was killed. And
yeah, that nigga been in that joint since 2018, so he ain't get to see shit with the new life, nigga. Nigga, it's so much life out here, bro, that be going on, bro. Like, y'all missing out on everything, bro. Like, I see why y'all trying to escape, because, nigga, y'all missing out on everything, nigga. Y'all don't even know what this new world is like, nigga. I'd rather go out here and deal with all this any day, all the BS any day, than be in there, because, nigga, missing out, nigga. You get out, and you still got the mindset from when you first went in, nigga. Nigga, time passed, nigga, and you was forgot about, nigga. I don't even know how to explain it, because, bro, when you in there, bro, time will pass, bro, and then your mindset still stuck from when you first went in there. Like, you still got the 2018 mindset, nigga. That shit crazy.
16-year-old was sent to the hospital. You see, he accepted a plea deal in 2018, and the murder-related charges were dismissed. But he was convicted of obstruction of justice and was sentenced to 10 years. The next is Corey Boyd, 20 years old. He was arrested back in May of 2024 and faces charges of second-degree murder, attempted second-degree murder, obstruction of justice, and threatening a law enforcement officer. Boyd was among 3 people who were charged in the death of a man who caught the group burglarizing cars. Next is the eldest of the group, 42-year-old Jermaine Donald. He'd been charged with second-degree murder, aggravated battery, and possession of a firearm. Now, Kendall Miles, he's 20 years old. Miles was among the escapees, but was captured by the Louisiana State Police. Miles is facing charges of attention to conceal a weapon, introducing contraband into a prison, and possession of contraband.
Yeah, that nigga tripping, shorty.
Miles previously escaped the Bridge City Center for Youth and was accused of robbing and carjacking a man in New Orleans in 2022. He was indicted on attempted murder and carjacking charges. Police said at the same time of Miles' arrest, he shot the carjacking victim twice before taking his vehicle. Now, the next inmate was Robert Moody. Moody, 21 years old, had been booked into the jail on weapons and drug charges. He was also charged with obscenity in July 2024, but he pled not guilty to all charges. Moody was captured on the 3500 block of 2nd Street with the help of a Crime Stoppers tip and is back in custody. Next is DeCannon Dennis, 24 years old, facing illegal weapon charges, extortion, kidnapping, armed robbery, and theft charges. He was apprehended on Dale Street. Now, last but not least, some would say would be considered the most dangerous person on this list, which is hard to believe. Derrick Groves, 27 years old, was convicted in October 2024.
Hell yeah, they saying that nigga the most dangerous because that nigga up 4 bars on these niggas, bro. Yeah, 4 bodies.
Connection with the killing of 2 people during Mardi Gras in 2018. But before we go over those charges and how he just now took a plea in 2024, I want to talk about Derrick's grandmother. His grandmother's name was Kim Marie Groves. In October of 1994, a man named Davis, a New Orleans police officer, targeted Groves because she filed a complaint against Davis with the Internal Affairs Division of the New Orleans Police Department.
So you telling me, bro, this officer killed this lady because she was filing a report? Oh, hell no. Like, if somebody killed my grandma like that, bro, you think I wouldn't be a killer too? You think I wouldn't be no killer too? My grandma got killed by a police officer, nigga. I'd be a straight murderer. Nigga. Straight burglar too.
Alleging that he engaged in police brutality. Davis had a relationship with Hardy, a New Orleans drug dealer, in which Davis exchanged police protection for favors. Davis recruited Hardy and Hardy associate, causing to kill Groves. Davis and Hardy planned the murder and subsequent cover-up. Hardy was the trigger man who killed Groves. And how we know all this? Because his partner later testified against him in cooperation with the state for a lesser charge. You see, families for a victim identified as Jamar Robinson and Brian Jackson, as well as the New Orleans community, was excited after a unanimous and powerful verdict on a Friday, October 18, 2024, in the case of Derek Groves. Groves was found guilty on all counts, 2 charges of second-degree murder and 2 charges of attempt second-degree murder. The conviction stems from the tragic events of Mardi Gras Day in 2018, when...
Yeah, that shit crazy, shorty. These niggas, bro, these niggas is dumb. I'm gonna just say it like that. These niggas ain't get to see no life, nigga. It's 2025, y'all missed out on everything. Now y'all trying to break free and have caught because y'all still dumb as hell, nigga. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't be like these dummies, shorty. Don't be like these dummies, shorty, because these niggas going out bad. Do your homework on that. But like, comment, subscribe. You know we about to keep good vids punching. You know they about to stay coming. So get your munches and get your wood. Get whatever you smoking. You know that. And we out, chat. You know that.